208 he showcased some of the best talent the company has to offer, with numerous title fights and pure drama throughout the evening in Abu Dhabi. Shocked the world with his submission victory over to take the lightweight belt, with challenging for the bantamweight championship. The only way to describe the bantamweight title fight would be a mauling, with Sterling dominating from start to finish, securing the KO/TKO victory in the second round. During the opening round, Dillashaw dislocated his shoulder, with his team having to pop it back in between rounds, something they managed to do successfully, although he couldn't make it to the end of the next round. Footage has emerged of the moment they actually popped his shoulder back into its socket, with it visibly clicking back into place. It's remarkable to think that he continued in the fight, despite the injury and the battering he was taking. Full credit to Dillashaw, to keep going under such tough circumstances sums up his character, but also shows us that ruthless nature from Sterling that all great champions need. More reaction from fans can be seen in the quotes and replies to the below tweet. The fighter knew he was going to suffer a dislocated shoulder in the fight, and was adamant it wasn't going to be the end when it did. In his post-fight interview, he said, "Yeah, it popped out right away. I've got to apologize to my weight class, I've kind of held it up. I completely blew my shoulder out at the end of April as soon as I started getting ready for this, as I probably dislocated it a good 20 times throughout training camp. This is by far the toughest training camp I've been through because of that emotionally, you know. That's why I was talking so much about his weak stand-up, because I didn't want to wrestle, man. I knew that was the case. I told the ref at the back before we came out that most likely my shoulder was going to pop out, and if it does, please do not stop it. Unfortunately in the second round I couldn't push up off my shoulder, so hats off to Aljamain for doing what he does, and great win, you know. I just tried to control the hands as best I could. I knew I wasn't going to be able to scramble to my feet because I couldn't push off my arm. I thought I would be able to get it back in the socket, but I wasn't able to, man, so I just tried to weather the storm in the first round and come out and hopefully land some big shots. Unfortunately it was just in my head, man. This was a tough one to come into, and again, like I said, I apologize to the weight class because it's a stacked weight class. I took up a position, but I wasn't going to wait another year to get another shot.